please. We're family.
When love leads to
I was
marriage,
thinking about having roses. Which one you like?
It has to be perfect.
for some, it brings a bonus family.
Oh, hi, sweetheart.
For others, it brings unwanted baggage.
Look who's on.
The in-laws can be loved or loathed,
Don't talk to me like that.
but they can never be ignored. As Miss Sook Nowlin discovers in Bloomington, Illinois, when she falls for Don Wang.
When they met, there was a very strong and initial attraction between the two of them.
This is my fiance.
Oh, please. We're family.
Miss Sook will join Don's close-knit family,
Oh, please sit down.
led by matriarch Linda Tyda.
I'm so excited.
Me too. I've heard so much about you.
Show me the ring.
Linda was an extraordinary woman who didn't look like she was in her 60s. She was very vibrant, very vivacious, a real go-getter.
She was always on the run. She stayed very active.
I would like to help if you like.
Oh, I would love that.
Linda loves helping people and regularly acts as a translator for newly arrived immigrants.
Your mom's amazing.
She would help a lot of people. If they didn't have the money, she wouldn't charge them. She would do her services for free.
But today, all her efforts are focused on her son's wedding.
It's certainly going to be extravagant.
It has to be perfect.
It's quite glamorous. Only the finest of hors d'oeuvres, drinks, guests, lots of guests, big wedding.
This is gonna be the best wedding.
For Miss Sook, Linda is the mom she never had.
It's so sweet.
Her mother died at an early age. But now, things are falling her way. Soon, she has a child of her own.
Oh, hi, sweetheart.
He's a perfect baby boy.
A loving husband and mother-in-law.
Is there anything you need?
No, thank you.
Miss Sook finally had that mother figure she'd always wanted in her life.
I feel so close to you.
The adage, mother knows best, is often tested when two families are brought together. There's a fine line between parenting and meddling. In Kentucky, in the early 1950s, Ben Collins' mother believes her 24-year-old son deserves good fortune.
Ben Jr. was a veteran of World War II. He survived that okay. But then he was involved in a serious car accident and became paraplegic
You okay?
just a couple years after he got home.
That song feels good.
Ben receives a handsome insurance payment for his injuries,
Perfect day for an ice cream.
which enables him to support his family,
I can take a hint.
while his mom, Julia, looks after him.
Usual?
Yeah.
But there is another woman in his life, local beauty, Opal.
I hope you don't mind that I've come here today.
No, not at all.
I thought maybe we could go to the movies.
Yeah, that'd be great.
Yeah.
Opal Collins is a very attractive woman. She's in her mid-20s. People described her as having the face of an angel.
Hi.
Hi. Opal, I've heard about you.
Opal's gonna take me to the movies.
It's a whirlwind relationship. Soon, Opal is meeting all his family.
Dad, this is Opal.
Pleasure to meet you, sir.
Opal, pleasure to meet you. And these are my sisters, Martha
Hi.
and Mary.
Hi.
And you know Mom.
Yes, I do.
Please do have a seat.
Thank you. This looks delicious.
Done?
In Opal, Ben saw a beautiful woman that wanted to be with him.
But not everyone falls for Opal's charm.
I don't trust her.
But they seem so happy.
Mom, it's Ben.
Oh my
Yeah.
It seems with good reason. Around Opal, accidents happen.
I think you should go.
Certainly not.
I mean it. Now.
I'm okay. You okay, boy? I'm okay.
Ben doesn't have the same worries as his mother.
For Ben, I think it was even more important that he have this really good-looking woman at his side, because in some ways, the accident may have made him feel like he might have been less of a man.
See? I could look after you real well.
Want some help?
No, thank you.
I was asking Ben.
It's all right, Mom.
But Mom Julia doesn't trust Opal's motives.
How much is that insurance settlement worth?
$10,000.
Wow. That's a lot of money.
In current dollars, that would be something closer to $86,000. That's a lot of incentive for Opal to stick with him.
I just want to look after my mom. She's done a lot for me.
Sorry, baby.
While Julia is suspicious of her son's new girlfriend, Linda Tyda welcomes her daughter-in-law with open arms, even investing in Masook's new sewing business.
Thank you.
Great, thank
She makes beautiful clothes too.
I'll remember that for next time. Bye.
Bye. Bye.
Hi.
Hey, this is awesome. This is good.
Yeah, I couldn't have done it without you.
That's what mothers are for.
Masook becomes a trusted member of the family.
By the way, I have organized an account for all of us. I just need your signature.
Linda, Don, and Masook all had the same joint checking account.
Are you sure?
Of course. We're family.
They would all put the proceeds of their income into that account, and it was available for each of them to use.
For Masook, it is the ultimate security.
Thank you.
It's all right.
Because of her upbringing, financial security seemed to be an overwhelming drive and need for her.
In order for her to feel like she was valued as a person and that she was successful as a person, it was important for her to have a lot of money at her disposal.
Are you having fun today, sweetie?
But it's not enough. Masook's material desires lead her down the road to crime.
She did go on to have a problem with shoplifting. Masook always believed that the end justified the means, no matter how it came about for her to get it.
Ma'am, what's in the stroller?
I don't know what you mean.
She was using the boy to put clothes in a cart to sort of get it out of the store, so she was sort of using the boy for shoplifting too.
I don't know how this got in.
Ma'am, I'm afraid you're going to have to come with me.
Masook's brush with the law risks more than a misdemeanor.
That's when Linda started turning away from her.
To have a little child involved in that kind of situation was something that Linda Tyda just found completely unacceptable.
She brought great shame on us.
She expects to be bowed down?
No.
Masook goes from having everything to having nothing.
Masook spent over a week in jail for this crime. And the shame that Linda associated this was great, because in her community, crimes of this nature are looked down upon.
I want nothing to do with her anymore.
It's not unheard of for in-laws to fall in and out of favor. Sometimes time apart is a suitable tonic. But back in 1956, the Collins family discover it's not so simple. Ben's troublesome girlfriend Opal has overstayed her welcome.
Eventually, Ben Jr. got tired of Opal, and Ben and his family actually left the state of Kentucky and moved to Indiana.
I think the biggest part of it was just to get as much physical distance as possible between themselves and Opal.
Ben had enough money to build a large 5-bedroom house where he lived with his family. He needed their assistance, and they all got along very well.
Oh. Who's that?
Imagine their surprise when Opal knocked on the door.
Ben? Where are you?
I'm here. Wow, Opal?
I've missed you so much. I couldn't stay away.
I've missed you too.
Within a month, the couple is married, and Opal moves in with her in-laws.
Well, as soon as Opal arrived at the house, the feuds began.
He's my husband, all right? You wrinkly old woman, he married me. I'm the one that gets to make the decisions in this house, not you.
Julia absolutely despised her, wanted nothing to do with her.
I used your marriage certificate as toilet paper. That's how little I think of your marriage. No, and your marriage, I want her and him and your two disgusting sisters out of this house.
As soon as she became Queen Bee, she insisted that Ben's family leave.
They were at each other. It was like two cats in a bag.
Out of this house!
The blended family hits a breaking point.
It was just awful tension in the household every day from sunrise to sundown.
For God's sake! God!
Ben's thinking, how the hell do I get out of this wheelchair and run?
For Opal, her in-laws stand in the way of her happiness. While in Bloomington, Illinois, Miss Suk Nowlin is afraid of losing her mother-in-law after being caught shoplifting.
Her world is crumbling. The financial security she had is crumbling. The marital security she had is crumbling.
She thinks her husband is going to divorce her, and the mother she's always wanted no longer wants her.
Linda basically cut her off. Linda would not talk to her at all, over the phone, in person, basically cut her off.
Linda, don't ever call me again.
You don't mean that.
I do.
Don't come near me ever again.
All right?
It's the second time Miss Suk is abandoned by those she loves. But this time, she has access to their checking account. She withdraws thousands before her access is blocked. Now, she wants revenge.
Miss Suk found a waitress at a local restaurant who spoke Mandarin Chinese and asked that waitress to place a call to Linda.
我需要你的帮忙。
The waitress tells Linda she needs a translator.
你明天早上可以到我那吃早茶吗
They agree to meet on September 5th, 2011.
Is she coming? Yep. Okay.
Linda arrives to find Miss Suk waiting.
You direct me here? Sorry, I just need to speak to you. Wait, I want to.
Masuk told Linda that she had her money for her.
I want to give you your money back.
That was the lure
No, please.
that got Linda Tyda to drive across town
Where's the money?
At the shop.
to the sewing shop.
I'll get the check.
Linda was hit on the head with a heavy object, believed perhaps to have been a hammer.
It was hard to believe that she could do something like that to her mother-in-law. You couldn't believe it.
The effort leaves her completely drained.
I think she fell asleep because her rage had been exhausted and the target of her rage was no more.
When she wakes, there is work to do.
Masook went to a local hardware store, found a fairly large blue plastic bin, stuffed the woman whom she'd once thought of as a mother into this blue bin, and did it with such force that she broke the chest bones of Linda.
Miss Sook asks a neighbor to help with the heavy box.
Thank you so much.
No problem.
During this entire time, her son was in the car. Masook took Linda's body to a nature preserve outside of Chicago. She then dug a shallow grave for this person she supposedly loved and dumped her body into that hole and covered her with about 2 inches of dirt and left her there.
Perhaps because there's no blood ties, Miss Sook treats her mother-in-law with contempt.
If you don't get out, we're gonna carry you out!
And so does Opal Collins.
I'll never, ever.
And then some.
Opal was familiar with guns. She took his .22 rifle. She put 16 rounds into it.
This is now a way of resolving the power relationship, which is known as wife wins.
She goes into the living room blazing. She kills her youngest sister-in-law, Mary Sue. She's 11 years old. Then she chases her other sister-in-law, Martha Ann. All the while, Ben is lying helpless in his bed. He hears the horror of his family being slaughtered.
Ben had to listen to his whole family being massacred. Then her footsteps coming up the stairs for him.
Opal, what have you done? Stop!
If I can't have you, no one can.
Please don't!
The only survivor is Ben's father, who's out for the day. Opal doesn't make a run for it. She turns herself in.
Hi, Opal. Can you call the police? I shot them all.
Psychopaths don't feel guilt for what they did, remorse for what they did, or empathy for their victims. People that are not capable of empathy are also not capable of love.
I'm the one that did it. Shot the whole damn family.
Why would you do that?
Gave me a rough time.
Opal Collins hands out 4 death sentences, but only stands trial for the murder of 11-year-old Mary Sue. In 1956, she is convicted and sentenced to death, but she gets a break. The governor commutes her sentence to life behind bars.
This was during a period of time when 35 of the 48 American states had death penalties, and almost none of those executions were of women.
Opal destroyed lives simply because she couldn't get what she wanted.
I think what makes Opal Collins one of the nastiest women I've ever encountered is just her absolutely naked greed and the length she's willing to go.
Like Opal Collins, Masook Nowlin turns out to be the in-law from hell. When Linda fails to come home, her husband Larry is concerned.
I knew there had to be something wrong, so I called Crestdale Police and asked them if they could come over.
It's a missing persons case until the waitress confides to a friend.
They were interviewed by the police, and at that point in time, the police sprung into action. They seized the surveillance video from the restaurant, and the surveillance video there clearly shows Masook going to the restaurant, speaking with the waitress.
When Masook's brought in for questioning, she confesses and leads police to the shallow grave, but insists it was self-defense.
The jury did not believe that this was an act of self-defense and came back with verdicts of guilty on all counts.
In 2011, Masook Nowlin is convicted of first-degree murder and concealment of a murder. She is sentenced to a total of 55 years.
You figure it can't happen to you. It's like the whole world just stops.
Larry Tyda lost the love of his life in an act of revenge by a woman they treated like family.
When she lost the family that she thought she was going to build and maintain for her whole life, it really put her into such a deep, dark place that killing her mother-in-law was the only thing that would serve as the revenge she felt she was entitled to.
The one word that comes to mind when I think about Masook is rage. She's enraged by her past. She's enraged by trying to control her present. And that's basically what it comes down to with Masook, rage.
In-laws can bring a fusion of customs and cultures, creating a vibrant, sharing melting pot. Or they can deliver disaster.
Loca? Trap.
It starts as a portrait of happiness for the Kor family in India. 28-year-old Rajinder loves her role as wife and mother.
Rajinder was a good wife and mother.
I got it. Show me.
In 2004, Her husband, Iqbal, has life-changing news.
Oh my gosh.
A work visa in the United Kingdom.
This is so good for us.
Is what Iqbal and his extended family have been waiting for.
You will do well soon in England.
I'll be able to support you, Mom.
But the good news doesn't resolve long-held tensions between Rajinder and her mother-in-law, Baljit.
Rajinder will be able to look after you.
Like a parent's did.
Don't talk about our family like that.
Show some respect.
Rajbinder's family didn't pay a dowry, which is the norm when it comes to arranged marriages.
In cultures where a dowry is agreed to, money to be given to the husband for marrying a young woman, if that money doesn't show up, it's gonna cause problems.
Rajinder has an ally in her sister, who is married to Iqbal's brother.
Rajvinder's sister would stand up to her mother-in-law, but Rajvinder just remained quiet and stoic.
When Iqbal moves to the UK, his wife is left behind, obliged to look after his mother.
Rajinder, get the food ready.
Rajvinder becomes her mother-in-law's slave.
Daughter of a dirty parent.
Not unusual for a little bit of tension between wives and mothers-in-law, but this was ridiculous. Baljit was horrible.
She was constantly questioning why her sons even married these two sisters.
But the things she says.
She's a mean old woman. I want you to ring Iqbal and tell him.
Hello?
Hello? It's me.
Is everything okay?
No. Everything is not okay. I can't live here anymore. I'm moving out.
Rajvinder, my mother is a widow. It is your duty to look after her.
He said no.
You useless woman? Do you think my son will be on your side?
Things were terrible.
Rajvinder is trapped by her husband and her mother-in-law. In London, 35-year-old German migrant Hella Christophe has never met her mother-in-law.
Letter from Cyprus.
She's happily married to fellow migrant Stavros from Cyprus. They have 3 children.
You've got a husband from one part of Europe, a wife from another part of Europe. They've successfully come to a different country, set up a life there.
Who's that from?
My mother.
But life in a new land has its downfalls.
She wants to come and live with us.
Stavros hasn't seen his mom, Stilu, for 12 years.
Oh, wonderful.
And she's never met her grandchildren.
Is she nice?
Of course she's nice. All grandmas are nice.
To be a part of her grandchildren's upbringing would have been a strong draw for her.
You look beautiful.
Be good, yes, be good.
Look who's on.
Welcome, Stilu.
Thank you.
Steely was a very determined woman, a very strong woman, a woman of strong traditions.
Tapischiamo, tapulakiamo, my babies. Haircut.
Stavros and Hella both work in the busy restaurant district of London's West End, a far cry from village life in Cyprus.
Stylu probably had no idea what London would be like, and indeed the kind of lives that people would lead.
Good-looking and charming, Hella is popular.
What's wrong? She's flirting in front of you.
But not with Stylu.
Ma, she's just to be friendly.
In some ways, this was a clash of cultures, perhaps jealous of the opportunities that she had missed in her own life. Hella had money, nice clothes, and Stylu's son. That didn't sit well with Stylu at all.
While Stylu Christofi struggles to accept life in the UK, 60 years on, the same country offers hope for Rajinder Kor when she's finally able to join her husband. After 4 years under her mother-in-law's heel, it's a refreshing change.
Welcome to your new home.
When Rajinder left India to be with her husband, she left a lot more than her country.
What do you think?
Awesome. I'll make it a perfect home.
For 2 years, the family flourishes, including another son.
Hello, son.
Hey.
How are you?
Good. Rajinder would stay at home, doing chores for the family and looking after her sons.
Hi, Don. Got a letter from my mom. She's coming over.
Baji was very lonely in India, and her son Iqbal was so worried about her that he encouraged her to come over in August 2010 and stay.
For how long?
6 months.
No. No, please.
It's going to be all right. It's going to be okay. It's not going to be forever.
After years apart,
They're here.
there is still tension.
Hello, grandson. You have grown so tall. See what grandma brought for you. Iqbal, this is for you.
Okay.
Rajinder and her mother-in-law already had a bad track record when mom shows up at the door for 6 months.
Come, Mom. You must be very tired. I'll take you upstairs and show you your room.
The tension between Rajinder and Baljit was immediate.
Rajinder is now back under the control of her mother-in-law.
What are you cooking? Stinks.
Constantly berating her, constantly picking holes in everything she did.
Floor is filthy. Go and clean it. Up.
Objecting to her cooking, accusing her of not cleaning the apartment properly.
What are you doing? Don't fold the clothes that way.
It must have created a very bad atmosphere.
You're a useless mother. Get out.
I love my children. They are my world.
Don't talk to me like that. Get out. What are you doing?
Rajinder started showing signs of clinical depression, not sleeping well and becoming withdrawn.
This plate is still dirty. You don't even know how to wash the dishes. My son should not have married you. Coming from a dirty family.
6 months is a long time to be stuck in a flat with your mother-in-law.
There is wisdom in the saying, it takes a village to raise a child. But it's also prudent to know when to stay in our own huts.
These fence?
Yes.
Stilou Christofi is unhappy about the way her daughter-in-law Hella is raising the children.
What is this? She's having a sleepover.
They were growing up really to be citizens of London, with the attitudes prevalent here.
No. I'm sorry. I will not allow this. Wait by the door.
Her parenting skills were being called into question. Maybe, oh, this is not the way we do it back in Cyprus.
She's going. It has nothing to do with you. I will not allow it. You will do as I say.
Obviously, Hella wasn't prepared to sit still for criticism of a family life that she'd thoroughly established way before her mother-in-law came along.
You evil woman! Evil!
By July 1954, there's been one fight too many.
I am listening to you.
She criticizes everything I do. I can't take it anymore.
I'm sorry.
Hella gives her husband an ultimatum.
I'm taking the children to see my family.
Hella put her foot down.
I want her gone when I get back.
She's my mother.
I'm your wife.
Stavros is the man in the middle.
Quite a difficult time, presumably, for Stavros, who didn't want to upset his wife.
Stop her!
Ma,
she's stealing my baby.
Ma, I love you, but I think you should go home.
This would have been quite a shock for her.
If you want, I'll go.
To be sidelined as a peripheral member of the family would have been very, very difficult to accept.
It seems Stilou is giving in. And in 2011, Rajinder Kaur's mother-in-law woes also appear to be over.
Can't wait to go to see my family and friends.
Have a good day.
Her nemesis, Baljit, is planning on returning to India. But it might not be forever.
I may be going, but I will come back.
Just 2 days before Baljit was due to go back to India, the tempers had reached boiling point, and Rajinder had had enough.
On February 25th, Rajinder snaps.
She'd taken a rolling pin from the kitchen, taking it through to the bathroom where Baljit was showering. And it's there she launched her brutal attack on her mother-in-law.
Rajinder brutalized her mother-in-law with a rolling pin. Hitting her 20 times. She was really angry. The fact that Baljit was going to be leaving in 2 more days and that Rajinder couldn't even wait for that tells me how bad the situation was.
Hello?
Iqbal,
Is everything okay?
something has happened to your mother.
Rajinder called Iqbal at work and told him that his mother had been involved in a dreadful accident.
That Baljit had slipped in the bath when she was putting oil on.
No, we won't need an ambulance.
Her husband calls the paramedics and races home.
What have you done?
The paramedics arrived expecting to see an elderly woman who had fallen in the shower. Instead, they encountered what could only be interpreted as a crime scene.
The paramedic said afterwards it was one of the worst head traumas he'd ever seen in his entire career. During 14 subsequent police interviews, Rajinder insisted that her mother-in-law had died from an accident.
But forensic evidence clearly shows the real story.
That was where she really went wrong. Up to that point, she could have said, I snapped. Now she can't.
In 2012, Rajinder Kor is found guilty of murder and sentenced to life in prison, with a minimum term of 11 years.
Rajinder eventually did admit she killed her mother-in-law, but insisted that she had motivation for doing so because of this build-up of tension between them.
Torn between her love for her husband and the judgment of her mother-in-law,
Coming from a dirty family.
Rajinder could see no way out but to eliminate one of them.
Everybody has a breaking point. They can only be pushed so far. Rajinder had hers, and now she's in prison.
I think you should go home.
When pent-up emotions finally explode, the results can be devastating.
I'll go.
In London on July 28, 1954,
You'll be okay?
Fine.
an uneasy truce settles over the Christoffi home.
Ma, I'll see you in the morning. You're a good boy.
Things were very, very tense.
I'll tuck the children in.
Stavros went off to work in the West End, leaving Stilu, Hella and the children at home for the evening. The children were put to bed, and then events took a very nasty turn.
She waited for her daughter-in-law with a cast iron ash plate, walked up and struck her over the head. It would be equivalent to hitting her over the head with an axe.
One crushing blow was enough to knock Hella unconscious.
Stilu finishes off the job with a scarf and her bare hands.
The blood vessels to her brain and from her heart were compressed. And within a matter of minutes, she would finally be dead.
But taking her daughter-in-law's life isn't enough. Stilu wants a trophy.
Stilu removed Hella's wedding ring. It was as if she was saying to Stavros, if I can't have you, nobody can.
But to win her son back, Stilu needs to cover up her crime.
She then decided to get rid of the body and also obliterate all sort of evidence of the attack. Once she set fire to her daughter-in-law's body, the blaze took hold.
It was up close, it was personal. She wanted her daughter-in-law extinguished.
Her mission completed,
Voy.
Stilu runs into the street
My babies, please help me. Please help me. Fire.
and plays the role of terrified grandmother. She tells the police that intruders attacked Hella.
I was sleeping. I hear men at the back of the house. I look for Hella. I can't find Hella.
She's essentially saying the old excuse at school, a big boy did it and ran away, basically.
When Stilu snaps, she thinks she'll get away with it. But she's left a trail of evidence. The scarf used to strangle Hella is discovered in the trash.
It had been torn into 4 pieces, 3 of them in the dustbin, the other part out in the backyard.
And most incriminating of all, Hella's wedding ring is found in Stilu's bedroom.
She said she'd mistaken it for a curtain ring. The police determined there were no curtain rings in use in the entire house.
Investigators are shocked that a grandmother could commit such a brutal crime. Until they look into her past. 3 decades earlier, the tables are turned. Stilou doesn't get along with her mother-in-law. And again, she solves the problem with violence, with a little help from her friends.
While 2 other accomplices held her mother-in-law down, she forced a burning piece of wood down the lady's throat.
Her mother-in-law would have been fully conscious, terrified to see Stilou coming at her with a burning piece of wood and shoving it down her throat. This was horrifying.
Her despicable crime goes unpunished. The law doesn't have enough evidence. But her husband reaches his own verdict.
The husband left Stilou, and Stilou was left to bring up her son Stavros on her own.
In 1954, Stilou Christofi is found guilty of murdering her daughter-in-law and sentenced to death. She is one of the last women hanged in Britain.
Many people would see her as the mother-in-law from hell.
Stilou saw herself as a sole matriarch. There was no room in her life for another woman.